this quote, finish each day and be done with it. You have done what you could. Some blunders and absurdities have crept in. Forget them as soon as you can. Tomorrow is a new day. You shall begin it serenely and with too high a spirit to be encumbered with your old nonsense. And a quote by Emerson. And I love that quote. Forget this day and be done with it. Forget the absurdities and the blunders and the mistakes that you've made and that other people have made, and move on. Unencumbered. What a great word. We don't use that word anymore. There's just words we don't use anymore. That one should come back. Unencumbered. I just love picturing the freedom. In fact, one of the things that I wrote about in my book is I talked about the power of imagery. And I talked about letting go of things that are holding us back. And I talked about picturing. I mean, just stopping and just picturing myself just like through an airport, walking through an airport, and I've got all these bags, and I've got, the laptop and the this and the backpack and this and all this stuff, and I'm hurrying to get a plane so I don't miss it. And I'm trying to hurry through the plane. I'm just covered. I've got all this baggage. You know that awful feeling, I'm going to miss a plane, I'm going to miss a plane, I'm going to miss a plane. And you're like hurrying and you're sweating, but you're trying to look kind of cool at the same time. So you're not like quite doing the O.J. Simpson sprint through the airport or away from the police. I mean, any of them. But you're just like, but you're trying to hustle and still kind of look somewhat together. And you're sweating, and it's like this sense of dread. I'm not going to get where I want to get, and stuff is heavy, and you end up like with these weird marks on your shoulders and all this stuff. And then sometimes I picture that, and then I picture myself. What does it feel like? Just say, forget this, and just like be flinging off. Just take off the heavy bag and take off the laptop. Well, I kind of like my laptop, but it's just like take it all off and just be able to sprint unencumbered. To the airport, to that plane that's going to take you someplace wonderful.